Trees for all, 'cause it's time to deliver a pizza ball. Vans on and I'm pissing off the wall. Middle of the mosh pit, I'm sitting on the floor, cross-legged. Impulsive, obsessively, impulsive, I shot recklessly. And I'm the one who shot Kennedy. Despite what the CIA may say, 2 shots was me. No one makes a jump the first time, except that time when I made the jump the first time. Long-legged, athletic, immaculate, with an aesthetic no one can predict. Don't pin down with any accuracy. I'm bad with it. Now let that sit. I never in the paper. This bad luck. I learned that in the playground from the ground. Yeah. You're waiting, no G, get elderly. Devil got demon with an angel that fell from it.
Okay, I think I have the axle on at this point. It's a little hard to tell from the angle, but it's open, so that tells me it's the axle. What you'll also see is 2 plates plus a 10-pound weight. The axle itself only weighs 26, so that is going to be 226 roughly. I'm pretty comfortable here, so I end up making a jump. This is pretty light, but if you notice, I just switched grips because my grip is not the strongest. It kind of gives out here, but hey, that's no reason for me to neglect my deadlift. So in the next set, you'll see me put on some straps, but that was 225, 226 for 5. All right, so we've made a pretty ambitious jump here because, like I said, the grip was really holding me back, but my hamstrings, my glutes, my quads, all the muscles involved here, my lats, they all felt fine, so I felt pretty confident here. What ends up happening though is I end up taking way longer than I need on the set, sort of rushing because I am afraid I'm going to drop the bar, which really isn't conducive to my training, so I end up putting straps on after this set. See, there it is. There's the grip switch. If you're just deadlifting on a barbell and you want straps so that your grip doesn't affect your leg training, I would definitely highly recommend a figure 8, really anytime you can use them. But in this particular case, because the bar is a bit thicker, the pair I have don't really work, and in the meantime, until I get an extra large, I think I'll have to stick to these single style straps that you're seeing here. This setup's going to be a bit longer because I end up going to wrap it around the bar. Both in terms of grip and in terms of general fatigue, I think 275 was a bit heavy. I end up landing at 255, which is where I finish out my sets at. And here I go. All right, yeah, 255 I think is an appropriate call. I feel like I'm really more in control of the weight. I'm trying really hard here to think about my bracing. Basically, I'm filling my belly with air. I'm bracing the muscles in my abs, in my lower back, about as tight as I can. Way I like to teach this when I'm training folks is to have them put on a lifting belt and then expand those muscles, that the lower abs, upper abs, lower back, obliques. Well, I try to get them to expand that against the belt. And that's, if you're having trouble with bracing or just haven't really considered it in your training, that might be a great place to start. I'm just stretching out here. I'm not wearing a belt for any of this. I'm probably using my back more than I need to be. But at the end of the day, I'm training strongman, so that's going to be kind of a given. What we've done is we finished up with the axle bar on those pause deadlifts, and now we're switching over to a Romanian style, straight leg style deadlift. I could be extending in the knees just a bit more here, but overall not bad. Anyway, here's like 12 of them. Anything more than 10 always feels like a goddamn lot of reps. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so you may have seen him walking around in the background of my deadlifts, but this is Tom. He is my roommate. We train together a lot. Here we have a sandbag that we're throwing over a 51-inch bar. Sandbag weighs 165. I don't think I have all the footage, but we do 2 sets. One set I get 8, he gets 7. Next set he gets 8, I get 7. Didn't really plan that out, just by chance. We were instructed to leave 4 reps in the tank, which is pretty hard to quantify with a sandbag, but we tried our best. Yeah, we're only about halfway through the routine here, and I just gotta say, who put sandbag halfway through the routine? Put it at the beginning, put it at the end. Seems cruel, but hopefully I'll be better for it. These are single arm lat pull downs. I had to sort of MacGyver my setup here. I had to bring a bench over to the Tough Stuff machine that I have, because that seat doesn't really let me, like, I can't sit on that seat and also have only one arm under the pulley. So I kind of have to sit off to the side of it, but obviously I'm not going to do a squat hold while I do these, because that sounds terrible and possibly impossible. Anyway, what you're seeing here, I get stuck. My machine has I don't know if it's a defect or like a safety thing, but whenever the pin loosens up and starts falling out, the weight basically just stops budging. Like, it's possible to move it, but it's a lot harder. Now we're moving on to bird dogs. I don't quite understand these. I've tried my hand at them a couple times. You'll see me kind of struggle here. I'll clean these up in the next couple of weeks as well, but just trying my best. Don't think I look like a bird or a dog or a bird hunting dog here, but hey. Last but not least, we have a single arm suitcase carry with about 55 pounds. The weights are 40, the handles are about 16. All these Titan weights seem to end in 6, don't they? Anyway, I'm just working on being snappy here. As I said, explosiveness is something I really want to work on. I want to move like Matus with 800 pounds in my hands. I think that is one of my ultimate goals. But in the meantime, I'll move like me with 50 pounds in my hand. So we're going to start there and see where this goes. This second set's a lot better. I think I finished in about 23 seconds. And yeah, that'll do it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. Leave a comment if you don't. Thanks.